So this is the type of rural Florida property that the plan is to purchase within 2 years. It doesn't have to be in Florida, but Florida does have a lot going for it for a number of reasons. There are some other locations that I'm considering as well. But the point is, you buy a big tract of land like this, and I'm going to give you the too long, didn't read version of the plan if you want to learn a lot more about it. I have a 40-minute video on my locals page, which for just $5 a month you can join there, support the project, and then check out that 40-minute real detailed video about the whole plan. But like I said, I'm going to give you the real short version. First stage, come to a property like this, and we're going to call it the Academy. We bring some young people down here who want to learn some skills, and those first skills are going to be about developing the property. So that means building the infrastructure required to house people, to make our own electricity, and to start creating all of our own food. So that self-sufficiency. Most important things are, of course, food and energy. Water, obviously, that goes along with it. Get those types of people who want to learn how to maybe build their own tiny home or do the solar stuff. And then there's a few other categories of the first types of students that we'd be bringing down. People that are creating media, so that's another part of it. But again, you can get all this in the much longer video. So that's the second stage in the village, when we're still bringing young students who want to learn down here. This is a college alternative. The second stage is to bring in people who are working on other parallel economy businesses, and they could have much more varied interests, not just about like actual building the physical infrastructure. And then the idea is to hire mentors to teach them about the skills that they want based on the business that they want to start. We're already going to have some mentors down here that know how to do the type of building and infrastructure that we need to build out that self-sufficient property. So that's the first stage, and that's what I'm calling the Academy right now. The money isn't made from these college alternative students. The money is made from the media in that first stage. Second stage, we bring down people who are already a little bit more established, digital nomad types, and then that stage makes money on typical rent sort of things, but on a self-sufficient property. So throughout this entire thing, it's much more efficient because you're offering, say, $50,000 worth of benefits to a mentor, but that only costs the organization $25,000 because we're growing our own food. We already have the infrastructure for cheaper electricity, and we already have the housing. So the benefits that you're giving are more valuable than what it actually costs you to give that. And so then what we have at that stage is a college alternative, as well as a alternative living community, where anybody that comes down here could be working on their own project. They could be looking for investors. They could be investors. And that's the way to mix all the people that have this similar philosophy and get them on one property, living a really great life, and working together to build these new parallel economy type businesses, to give people alternatives to the current political structures, to the current corporations, and really have some great alternatives that way. It's only those first two stages. We're looking for a place like Florida that already has some political advantages, but we're not trying to build a special economic zone. We're not trying to get any special extras at that stage. We want, sure, low taxes, and we want, most importantly in that stage, is unincorporated land or land with no restrictions, so that we can do whatever we want on. It's in the third stage. So first we had the Academy, the village. The third stage, special economic zone. And that means then we are trying to get some political concessions and trying to do special tax rates, maybe even residency and stuff like that for our members. And then the final stage, and this is down the road, once we've already established this, we've already got the media up and running, so people are excited about that. We have subscribers paying special rates for this media. We have subscribers paying to come down and rent rooms from us for the short term, like Airbnb, but we're not just going to be on Airbnb for anybody. You have to be a member in order to come down here, check out the village. Maybe that's for people that are thinking about moving there. Maybe that's for people that just want to get away and see what we're all about for that weekend, and tour the amazing grounds and spend time with the amazing people that we've attracted to this project. And then like I said, in the very final stage is when we go for sovereignty, and that's a solid decade down the road. A lot of geopolitical changes will have taken place by then, and we can expect to be able to purchase our sovereignty from a government. Probably not Florida, but you never know how things are going to go. By that stage, we're going to explore other areas where we can have the special economic zone, where we can have this sovereign village, and you basically hold a contest at that point, so that the people from a political jurisdiction will try to compete to bring us there and work with their governments to give us those political concessions and extra benefits. Special economic zones are not far-fetched. These things exist already. So I think in the future, as the world breaks down from this US-centric hegemony, we're going to see a lot more of these countries trying innovative things in order to try to attract wealth and business and more productive people to their areas. So that's the plan in short. Like I said, there's that much more detailed video where I might answer more of your questions on my locals page. I'll link to all that below. If you like this idea, I'm going to be talking a lot more about it on this channel and on my locals page. So, but right here, please subscribe to the channel. And hit that like button on this video and hit the notification bell when you subscribe. That way you'll be notified when new videos come out. And throw me a comment, because this probably raised more questions than it answered. I'll do my best to answer a few of those questions here. But again, for that real detailed information and to support this project, you can head on over to that locals page. And if you're just interested in the idea of the parallel economy and how you can contribute to that or invest in it, or even just find the right type of business to work for, check out this free resource that I have. I'll also link to. It's 12 different parallel economy businesses that you could build today and start making money on. And not only will you be making money, you'll be helping people, because you'll be providing alternatives to these corrupt and incompetent institutions which they currently rely on, which are collapsing in slow motion, and we really need those alternatives. So check out that resource just to get an idea of the type of businesses that I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Jarvis, and you should come back and see me again soon.